Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Cookie narration volume set to 100.
It's in the game.
Go Rams.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Houston Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, this is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter and keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Hughes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure
Finding some room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rush is on him. And down he goes.
It's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The give is to Williams. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. There's a crease. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these 2 backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know that.
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this 1st drive.
Hand off to Joyner. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the 1st himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Francis. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a give to Joyner. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raider.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TV.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running inside, it's Hughes. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. Upstairs, he's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Houston going up tempo. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Buying some time. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The run inside. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Red Raiders will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Man, oh man, the offensive line probably just swelled up a little bit, relying on them on that type of 4th down play.
Oh, and in that kind of situation, if you're the back, there can be no hesitation. You know you can't be dancing around. If you see the crease, you've got to put your foot in the ground and go get it, and he did it right there.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Francis. He'll take a shot. Takes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, in a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And he's in! Touchdown, Red Raider!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Houston wants to play fast.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Hughes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running inside, it's Hughes. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Could be an alley. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. What a catch in the end zone for 6.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they're finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Turning it on! He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. One more snap coming before halftime. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Hurricanes, engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. Pass to Tech. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Offensive line.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion.
Great job on special teams, getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
Going long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target. And his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
Quarterback making adjustments. Hand off to Joyner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Joyner again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. And the pummeling has started. His 3rd touchdown of his game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The run inside. It's Hughes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Red Raider. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play. Right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Wegman.
Well, you just get...
Oh, he wants it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He tries to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. Something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture.
Going for the big play. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Here's Quentin one more time. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. To the air, it's Wegman. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
So now it's second and long. On the draw, it's Hughes. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Running inside, it's Dickey. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side, and they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Houston offense comes onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. With the catch, it's McGarry. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Houston going up tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coach...
He's going to take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Creates a little space. There he goes. The 50, the 40, past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Joyner again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to set.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Coming out with it, it's Drake. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Finds his target down the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Houston wants to play fast.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Going for it all. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Texastch will start the drive. The offense ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Wegman. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. There's a little room there. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him threatening from inside the 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column.